Tonight on Sending the Dogs Australia, a prowler stalks a Brisbane street.
I looked over and there was a hand coming in through the kitchen window.
But police dog Boss is at the end of the long arm of the law.
Police dog! Stop running!
Politicians and VIPs are due in this cathedral.
Let's go.
Alarm bells ring when explosives detection dog Max shows an unusual interest in this pew.
Here we go.
And in Melbourne, a car has been abandoned and the driver is missing in mysterious circumstances.
There's a substantial amount of blood on the seat with the passenger doors open.
Rottweiler Nat and Senior Constable Matt Steele are on the case.
Good boy. Good boy.
It's a hot and humid night in Brisbane. According to police statistics, the burglary rate rises as criminals take advantage of windows left open to catch the breeze.
VKR, this is Tango 759.
The radio's running hot with reports of a prowler in this area. And Senior Constable Ash Purvey and Police Dog Boss are on their way to the latest sighting.
There has been 2 other break-in-ers, so there's now 3 in close vicinity of each other. So we're going to head there and speak with some people and find out what we can do to help. Hopefully he's still in the area and on foot, and we should be able to find him.
Senior Constable Purvey and Boss have been tracking crooks together since Boss joined the squad 2 years ago. But he's still a handful.
He's only 3.5 years old. He's a high-maintenance dog, but with that comes rewards. It's a very exuberant dog that thoroughly enjoys his work.
That's a good boy. That's a good dog.
We spend a lot of time together, and I wouldn't want to spend it with anyone else. He's a great dog.
When they arrive at the address where the prowler was last seen, the owner's guarding his home, armed with a baseball bat.
You never saw anyone?
No, we got home and our alarm was ringing and stuff like that, so yeah.
Okay, what time did you get home? How long ago?
20 minutes ago.
When I arrived with Boss, the information was a bit sketchy on how long ago he was actually last seen. Some people were saying only several minutes, and other people were saying up to an hour, so... Police? There wasn't any reliable information he'd actually committed any serious offences, more than he was intending to. Did you have your house broken into? Yes? No? Thank you.
But soon, Senior Constable Purvey is alerted to a fresh sighting not too far away.
Got to check the number.
This time, the caller has had a very frightening confrontation.
Hello, Police Dog Squad. Can you tell me what happened?
Belinda had only just arrived home when a hand came through the window and reached for her handbag.
I was cooking dinner at the stove and I saw a hand. I saw something out of the corner of my eye at first, and I looked over and there was a hand coming in through the kitchen window. I felt pretty scared. It was very full on.
The prowler was here just 15 minutes ago, so his trail is still fresh. Boss is keen to get to work. It's midnight at a suburban Brisbane shopping centre. Senior Constable Lyle Wilson and Sniffer Dog Max are here on an important mission which will affect their future together.
Once he's got this on, he knows it's time to work.
They have to find a gun hidden earlier by police in an information counter on the first floor. Neither Max nor his handler know where it's hidden.
Got it.
They have to pass this training exercise because Senior Constable Wilson has just had 3 months off with an injury. Which means his golden German Shepherd Max has also had a long break. Police dogs only ever work with their own handler.
On it, mate. In you go. Lovely.
I'd had 3 months off, and in that time Max hadn't been doing anything but sitting at home, relaxing, putting his feet up. So I wanted to make sure he was across all the odours and was up to speed.
On it.
3 months off is a long time for a detection dog.
On it.
So Max must prove to his bosses that he's still up to the job.
Max. On it.
Exercise, you've still got a bit of leeway, whereas in the real world, you got no second chance.
Take. Let's take.
The dog misses something that can potentially be the end of a lot of people's lives.
Okay, Max.
20 minutes into the search, and Max still hasn't located the gun.
Good work.
If he can't find it, Max could be out of the dog squad.
Here we go.
The dogs have to be at a high standard, and if he didn't reach that standard, we'd have to retire him. And I didn't want to lose that dog. He's a great dog.
Hey, Max. On it.
In Melbourne, police have a mystery to solve.
They've come across a vehicle. It's got the passenger door open. There's a fair amount of blood on the seat. It's a little bit suspicious, obviously, and they'd like you to attend, please.
Yeah, receive that.
An abandoned car has been found on the roadside. The keys are in the ignition and the driver's missing.
Could be anything at this stage. Could be something totally innocent. Could be a mugging. Could be an assault. Could just be someone in need of police assistance. So hopefully the dog can go over and find the occupants of that vehicle and we can figure out what's going on.
5.5-year-old Rottweiler Nat is one of a kind.
He's unique from the point of view that he's a Rottweiler and the only one working in Australasia. But he's unique to me because he's my partner and he's proven that he certainly can rise to and above anything I require from him.
These days, the dog squad breed only German Shepherds for general purpose work because they're more readily available and have great all-round ability. So Nat, whose father was also a police dog, is last in the line of working Rottweilers.
You'd be hard-pressed to top this dog. He's just sensational. Good boy.
Senior Constable Matt Steele and Nat arrive at the scene where the car was abandoned.
What time did the call come through? Oh, okay, so it's about 40 minutes old then, at least. There's a substantial amount of blood on the seat with the passenger doors open, and there's a mobile phone still sitting on the seat, so all the circumstances surrounding it are pretty suspicious, to say the least. So we're just going to use the dog to have a bit of a scout around. We don't know how far the person's possibly wanted on foot. Sick. Good boy, good boy.
There's no time to waste. A scent more than an hour old is almost impossible for Nat to track.
Good boy.
And with no knowing if someone is injured somewhere, they need to get moving.
Good boy, sick.
In Melbourne, the driver of this abandoned and bloodstained car has gone missing.
The circumstances surrounding it are fairly grim with the blood. Was it a crime scene? Was it a missing person? No idea, but all the elements put together, it didn't paint a pretty picture.
Senior Constable Matt Steele and Rottweiler Nat check surrounding properties.
So just going to rule out a few of these front yards first to make sure the person's not laying in there.
Other police have already checked the driver of the car's home, and he's not there.
Good boy.
They're now very concerned about his safety.
At this stage, I haven't got a track. I'm just hoping I'll find some human scent in one of these gardens. Come on, mate. Yeah, good boy, good boy.
After a couple of minutes, Nat sniffs some fresh human scent.
Good boy. Good boy.
He's shown incredible interest in a front yard of a house on the corner. Nat's head is elevated and he elongates his body. All these signs tell me that we've got very strong human scent.
Sick.
I've asked members to knock on that door. The occupant of that house actually said they heard someone outside the window moaning. So with that information, it really became more important now because obviously this person is unwell.
The driver could be in need of urgent medical attention. The pressure is on to find him and fast. In Brisbane, time is running out for police dog Max. Unless he finds a gun that's been hidden by police in this shopping centre, his career in the force may be finished.
20 minutes and found nothing. You start worrying. Have I missed it? Am I searching the right area?
They don't know it yet, but they're very close to where the gun has been hidden in this information desk.
Good boy.
The supervisors are watching his every move.
What's that here? Okay, in you go. Find it. Attaboy, find it. Find it. Next. Find it. Find it.
He's done it. Max sits and turns his head, signalling that he's found something.
Good boy, that's a fella. That's a boy. That's a boy. That's a boy. Good boy. Okay, mate, come on. Let's go. Good boy.
After 3 months holiday, he's still got it.
Good fella. That a boy.
I've got a lot of pride for Max. I'm very happy to say I think he's the best detection dog we got in the service.
He'll need to be on his game for the real thing very soon.
Good man, let's go.
Max and Lyle are needed back on the front line.
Good boy.
There's a prowler on the loose in Brisbane, and Senior Constable Ash Purvey is on the Crook's trail with his dog Boss, who's eager to start tracking.
I wanted to speak to people in the house and find out where they'd been, to find out where they'd walked, because that would affect Boss's ability to track if they'd been walking around the immediate yards. The people in the house said they didn't leave their yard, which is a good thing for us.
Ready? That's a boy, come. Boy. Good dog.
Almost immediately, Boss locks onto a scent.
Good boy.
It's so fresh that it's likely the prowler was still lurking around here when Senior Constable Purvey and Boss arrived. The track takes them across a neighbour's yard and then back towards the street. Suddenly, they can sense someone very nearby.
Please stop! Stop running! Get on the ground!